All right, how's everyone doing today? So this is the same locker that I bought for 30 bucks, and I'm going to go through and kind of show you guys what I do as far as how do I actually go through and process a locker. So basically, here's a box full of glass. I open it up, I look at it. That's a raw clear glass, it's trash. And I have my table set up. I have my trash cans here in front of me. Here's a little Bear homemade thing. This is pretty much it. I just do a real quick thing. Now, this is Avon bottle. That's broken, trash. There's a couple things, like here's a pot holder. Now this little guy here, little frog. I didn't know all this traffic was going to be happening out here. So I have a big tray that I, have like a whole bunch of dollar stuff. So I might throw this on the tray for a dollar. Just whenever I go out to the flea market. Yeah, because it's things that are cool and different. I don't mind selling them. I don't, little hand painted thing, but it has a chip in it. If glassware has a chip, it's done. Here's a conch shell. I got a lady who buys shells and rocks, so that's why I got these separate. Whenever I go to the flea market, I'll just take the stuff out there. She'll say 10 bucks, 20 bucks, whatever, and she buys them all every time. So, and whenever you do this line of work, you're going to end up meeting people that like to sell certain things. Don't try to fight them. Don't try to get into their line of business unless you just want to, have competition all the time. But people know what they know. Maybe you know about jewelry, so you sell jewelry, but everything else, give to someone else, let them make their money, or sell it to someone else, let them make their money. If you're real stingy about everything, you're going to have a hard life in this business. So this right here is actually, I believe it's ruby or amethyst glass. So these right here, anytime you're processing a locker, I have two tables set up here, and you need to not just randomly throw everything away. Like clear glass just don't sell. If you had a bunch of it, you might sell it to one person who, happens to, that's broken. See, here's a little German mini Stein made in Germany, but it has a chip right here. But, if you have a whole bunch of clear glass, you might be able to sell it to someone who does, like art, or if you have anybody who, wants to turn it into something else and use it as an art supply. That's always a possibility. That's just a black mug. So. And always look underneath for any kind of stampings, markings. Occupied Japan, made in Germany. Any of the old world English countries. It's just good to know things. Here's a Garis 75. Looks like some sort of camera. There was a lot of film stuff in there, so maybe that has something to do with it. Looks like maybe it's missing a little crank. This is where you hang it on the on your neck, take a picture, and then you have the little crank thing that turns it. So I don't know if it's worth money, so you set it aside. And then as far as my trash cans, I have trash, and the recycle, because I don't want to waste space in here in my trash cans with cardboard, so I always have a recycle bin. All right, something else. I mean, this says 1998, so is it valuable? No, it's a Campbell's soup. Probably came in a Walmart package at one point where they sell the soups or something like that. But when you're looking, if it doesn't have a date, if it says dishwasher and microwavable safe, it's new. It's not, it's not old stuff. So if something else is like statues and figurines, some are worth money, most of them aren't. So it just depends on what you want to sell. Let's see, this says $7, and it's all in Spanish, some kind of little tequila bottle. I really don't sell alcohol. In fact, the other locker, the $10 locker, had a lot of stuff that was already priced. but looking at their prices, it was priced too high. So that's the reason they didn't sell it. If it was priced at a good price, they wouldn't have it in the locker to lose. You always go through, this is a souvenir rock, you know. There's something else with glass sets. If you have like, you want to have even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I actually have a collection of stone eggs, so this is going in my personal collection. Has a little stand for it too, but I'm making something at the house I'm going to show you guys later on. But I'm doing something with the front of my house that I think is going to be interesting. See, like these rocks, I don't know what's good, what's not. It's not my job to know. I just give it to her. She makes money off of me, and I make money. Normally, I throw this stuff away, so, you know. What in the world is this? Okay, and again, buying storage lockers, you're gonna learn some stuff. Here's one random nail. And it's metal, so it's a real nail. I'm guessing this is for like gutters or something. But why would someone wrap up a nail and put it in storage? I don't know. And there's another egg. So now all the stuff that I want to keep. Now see, there's 3 glasses. I'm not going to throw them away yet because there's still more boxes to go through. These are hand painted Helen Datar, California. I'm going to have my mom look at these. I don't know if she'll want to do anything with them, but and one of the reasons I know what I know is because my mom's an antique dealer, and I grew up in the flea market. So I mean, you know, is that an unfair advantage? No, because as much as I know, I still don't know everything. I'll be the first one to say I don't know, you know, much. This is Iwo Jima thing. I might be able to get $2-3 out of this. I'm gonna take it out there, put it on the table. It's shiny, so someone may like it. And that's not. So, and I'll show you something else I do is like the big tables. Not the tables. What am I saying? The chairs. I'm just gonna set them out by the road. In fact, I'll show you here real quick. All right, let me turn you guys around. But see, all the old stuff out there, I just set out there. All the stuff that was in the trailer yesterday that I put out, it's all gone. So, and then, do I still have the bed frame here? I don't know. Yeah, the bed frame's still inside the shop. I'm gonna be pulling that out and putting that out there after I found out that the thing with missing screws. Now here's some blankets, and what I like to do is on blankets, I'll usually put together a little box and donate it to, you know, homeless shelter or something like that, because they can always use blankets. Not as much as up north, but here in Florida, you know, it don't get as cold as other places. Here's a comforter. You know, I don't mind dropping this off at the Salvation Army or Goodwill. You know, I prefer someone who gives it straight to the people, not someone who puts it on the shelf to make a bunch of money and rip off people. But this is pretty much how I do it. Having a couple of tables, you know, always helps out, so I'm not bending over. This is gonna go, these are, here, let me show you. These are all just books. Now some of these, like, you know, Sinatra, the Life albums, not so much, but these here, where you got Life Beyond Death, Secrets of the Natural World, Mystery of the Ancients, you know, these I kind of like to, you know, whenever I'm having my rest time, kind of go through the book and just see if there's something that maybe I don't know, you know. But I always like looking through the, not really the macabre, but, you know, I like to look at the abstract and the things that aren't right out there in front of you. You know, I like to see what's behind the curtain of the world. And there are some presidential books too, and I got to be careful. I'm trying not to show any pictures of the person who owned it. Here's a nice picture of John F. Kennedy, broken frame. So, and again, a lot of this stuff is nickel and dime stuff, so realistically, I'm not planning on keeping a bunch of it. But, and sometimes, once you've done this long enough, you can start, like, you know, you're going to find a lot of, like, box fans and propane tanks, and, you know, you're going to find the same stuff over and over again. And when you take stuff to the flea market, if you have like a whole set, like if you went out to the flea market and had nothing but antique glassware, you're going to be able to sell antique glassware because you'll be able to kind of be the professional at that time. If you go out there and have nothing but jewelry, you're going to have a good shot of selling jewelry, more so than, you know, if you're out there with a hodgepodge of stuff. Now, I'm not saying one's better than the other because I've done well with both, but like if I have a box of old lighters, okay, it's harder for me to sell a lighter with one or two of them on the table. It's a lot easier for me to have a box full of lighters and put a thing on there, you know, $3 a piece or 2 for $5, you know, and I can sell a lot more stuff putting it in a little tote versus, you know, trying to sell it one at a time. So some things I hold on to until I have like a little tote full of them. Then I'm going to take them out to the flea market. And most of the time, someone comes up and will say, how much for all of them? Because they want to do what I'm doing. You know, they see me selling and they want to sell as I sell. So I sell it to them. I make my money up front, and they sitting on it for a while. So here we go. We got 3 carrier glasses, and I believe this is the air conditioning company carrier. So this is interesting because this is promotional sales item. And then I have 4 of these glasses here, which these are from the 70s. I might put $3 on them if they don't sell the first time I take them out. You know, I'm gonna chunk them. Now mugs, Starbucks mugs, if you sell on eBay, they're actually worth a decent amount. Mugs are finicky. Sometimes you can sell the heck out of them, and sometimes they sit for years. For me personally, again, mugs are something good that if you have like a nice little tray and you got like 15, 20 mugs in there, and you say, okay, you know, $1 a piece or buy them all for this much, you know, in this particular case where I've already, oh, and the gold ring that I found, the ring with the pearls, that is real pearls, real gold. I've already confirmed it. Now we're trying to do some a little bit of history to see what would be because it is a handmade thing, and we're trying to get an approximation. I've had 2 people look at it already, and they're talking about, you know, $200 to $500 most likely, but it could be upward of close to $1,000. But I'm not holding my breath on that one. So, but since I've made money on the gold, I'm not worried about dollar items on this one. Pick and choose your battles when it comes to buying and selling storage units. You know, if you're okay with dealing in trash, then buy a trash locker and hope you get lucky like I just did today. If you only want the best stuff, then go for the best stuff, but you're not going to be buying lockers for 10 and 20 bucks. This here, this is a box of negatives. Oh, these are bad too. Wait, are they? So people buy a wagon. So these are like slides, little kid in front of a car. So these are family pictures. These I will call Chris, the manager of the place, and say, hey, now I did find out something after I made the video earlier, that the person who had this locker here did pass away. and there was a daughter who basically said, I don't know if she lives in the area or where she lives, but the daughter turned down the opportunity to go through the locker. She, whether because of emotions or whatever, she just said there's nothing in there that I'm interested in, and put it up for auction. So I'm just going to kind of look in here just to see, out of my own personal curiosity. Okay, so these are older. God, these things are stuck to the packaging. These are older pictures because they're 4x4s, and they've gotten wet and are stuck together and ruined. Okay, so yeah, these I don't know, and there's a whole bunch of pictures that haven't been developed. There's a bunch of negatives in here, and I'm not trying to look into every one. There's a box of slides. Let me see if I can see something. Oh no, this is a viewer. Okay, well that's cool. I don't have one of these. I have another box of slides that I bought from a storage unit. And for the younger viewers, this is how pictures used to be made. But I'm gonna see if I can show you guys what I see. I'm gonna try. Oh. All right, so I have no idea if this is work or not, but I'm going to show you guys one of the slides. So I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I don't know which camera works, so, but here, let me come around the other side here, and I'll be able to see if y'all can see it. Okay, there we go. Hold on, give me a second. There we go. So that's a slide of a family just sitting there having dinner. So I'm assuming one of them was the owner or somebody in the family. But that's kind of cool. I've never seen this before. So, but these I will talk with him and see if she wants them back, and I can bring them up there. And it's a good thing to take the like family pictures and stuff like that back to them, because that's something good to have, And depending on how much that ring is, I may even go ahead and pay for shipping and mail it to her. There's another earring in here. And a lot of the earrings, and this is stamped too. Holy crap. I don't think it's called the screw back earrings, but a lot of the earrings were the screw back and the non-pierced earrings. So anyway, I'm gonna set this to the side. But yeah, this is pretty much how I process the unit. I just go through, plunder through people's stuff. But, and a lot of this is going to be trash, depending on your, where you live and how things work. I mean, I have, a bunch of trash cans here. I got trash cans at my house. I have, I could put stuff out by the road here. I like to put it out here because there's so many homeless. They go through and do something with it, or however they're making money. I don't care, but if this was a locker that I was losing a lot of money on, then I would be putting this stuff on Facebook. But again, my particular situation, I have so much stuff right now, I don't need more, especially big furniture. So I'm fine with letting someone else get it, flip it, make money, use it, whatever they want to do. Especially in this economy, everybody needs as much help as they can get. So, but that's kind of what I do, and I don't think you want to sit here for the next 2-3 hours watching me throw away stuff. So, but that's kind of how I process it, and if you have any more questions, let me know. I'll make another video. Peace, love, money. I'm out.